There have been a lot of rumors flying around about an Ahsoka Tano live-action series. The series, though in development, has been reported to include many Star Wars Rebels characters and will star Rosario Dawson. And although there was nothing official said about the topic, Dave Filoni has answered several questions about the topic in recent interviews. And that's exactly what we're going to look at today. What has Filoni mentioned about a live-action Ahsoka? I think what he says is going to make you happy, so let's get right into it. First up here is an article by Deadline, and they asked him, outside of The Mandalorian, are you trying to develop another project featuring Ahsoka Tano, but more in the live-action realm, whether it's a TV series or a film? And Filoni replies by saying, I couldn't speak to anything at this point. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm really fortunate that I've had the opportunity now to work in both animation and live action. So just getting that exposure is interesting. End quote. That first line I might be reading into way too much, but it certainly sounds a lot like he's saying, I can't talk about that right now. He certainly does not say no, there is absolutely no chance of a live action Ahsoka series, which is a real positive thing. But hey, this interview gets even better. He goes on to state, right now, I'm really enjoying the collaboration I have with Jon Favreau on The Mandalorian. We're having a great time making that show, and we'll see. End quote. Now again, to me, this seems like Filoni is telling us that he really likes the live action medium and would like to continue developing his skills. Certainly in the past, he has mentioned that all this work on The Mandalorian is building towards something for him. And as much as I love his work in animation, I don't think that all this is building to more work in animation. But moving on here, the most important thing that Dave mentions in this article is the following. He states, but first, before I decide where it's going to go, I need to decide on a story I want to tell and invest my time in, because it's a lot. I mean, there's a lot riding on everything Star Wars, especially for me personally. Being here so long, I want to make sure I get it right. I'm learning, End quote. And it's at this point that he just flat out confirms that he's at least developing a story for a live action Ahsoka Tano series. And I really don't think I'm reading into that part too much. He's basically saying that he needs to take his time and develop a great story for a great character and a great franchise. And even as a huge fan of Ahsoka Tano and Dave Filoni who wants to see this series as soon as possible, I totally respect the pressure that comes with developing a live action Star Wars story. This will be a defining moment for the character of Ahsoka and a defining moment in the career of Dave Filoni. So certainly, I wouldn't expect an Ahsoka Tano live action series for several years, but fingers crossed, when we do get it, it's going to be amazing. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.